Hello, my name is Ever, and today with my friends María Atencia and Brenda Buelvas, and me, Ever Rodiño, we are talking about a research article titled Unpacking the Salesperson and Ambidextrous Internal Network. Okay, thank you.
Keywords: salespeople, individuals who sell products or services to customers. Sales performance, the effectiveness of a salesperson or sales team in achieving sales targets and business objectives. Network study, they analyze a relationship and connection within a group, often used in business, social, or technological contexts. Ambidextrity, the ability to balance exploration, innovation, and efficiency. Internal, relate to the inside of something, such as an organization or system. Social capital, the value of social networks, including trust, cooperation, and mutual benefits among individuals or groups. And finally, longitudinally, relate to the studies of research conduct over a long period to observe change over time. The first point about word presentation is identify the topic. What is the article about? The article examines how internal social networks affect sales performance over time. It introduced the concept of ambidextrous internal networking, which involves balancing two types of social capital. Bounding social capital focuses on strengthening close relationships within the team and immediate work environment. In contrast, writing social capital involves expanding relationships across different departments and functions within the company. Now we consider the other perspective. How does the author see the topic? The author says that internal networks are just as important as customer relationships for sales success. Strong internal networks help salespeople use company resources better. Focusing on company goals improves networking, but focusing too much on the team can create obstacles. Incentivize for collaboration, encourage teamwork, and make networking more efficient. Over time, connecting with different groups in the company becomes key for long-term sales success. This helps business work better by breaking down barriers and improving communication. It also supports career growth and helps companies grow by making communication and collaboration between departments easier.
Okay, now I talk about summarize the supporting points of this text. In this case, we have, for example, 3 points that are internal connections, bonding, and bridging. For example, the main area of this text of the main argument is that good internal connections help salespeople grow in the context of companies. And at the same time, there are 2 types of internal ties that are bonding and bridging. Bonding is strong and close relationships with teammates, and bridging is weak ties with people from other departments in the company. Thank you.
Combine the key points. This study introduced ambidextrous internal networking as a critical factor in sales success. Bonding social capital entails short-term performance, while bridging social capital contributes to long-term growth. However, high team identification can limit networking benefits by creating silos. The study suggests that reciprocity incentives can help balance these effects, leading to more effective internal networking and better sales outcomes over time. Major section and their main points. As a team, we are exploring how internal networks impact sales performance. Let's break down the key section and their main points on the better understand this concept. Researcher background. Ambidextrous international networking is about balancing strong internal relationships and connection across departments. This balance is crucial for improving sales performance, but many studies have overlooked its importance. Theoretical framework. The theory behind A&M includes social capital, which explains how close relationships and cross-department connection contribute to success. It also considers social identity, comparing elements with the company to focus on the immediate team. Hypothesis development. It's proposed that organizational identification improves AEN, but team focus can limit its benefits. Reciprocity incentive can mitigate these negative effects. Additionally, bonding capital boosts initial sales, while bridging capital increases long-term growth. Methodology. The study used longitudinal data from two industries and social network analysis to examine salespeople's networking. This provides a delayed view of how they interact and collaborate within the organizations. Findings and discussions. The findings showed that bonding capital has an immediate positive impact on sales, while bridging capital leads to great long-term growth. However, team focus can limit benefits unless mitigated by reciprocity incentive. Conclusion and practical implications. Companies should promote and balance approach to internal networking, encouraging both bonding and bridging. Reciprocity incentive can improve both types of social capital. Future research should explore additional factors influencing AEM and sales growth.
Okay, now I talk about beginning and end of this text. The article basically starts by emphasizing that internal networking is a vital yet often underestimated element in achieving sales success. It concludes by suggesting that sales organizations should adopt internal networking strategies and promote reciprocity incentives to enhance overall performance. Now I talk about the topic sentences, but by analyzing the topic sentences, we confirm that the article focuses on the interaction between social capital, networking, and sales performance, at the same time bridging and bonding. For example, in this text, we have many main areas. For example, sales performance, in this case, depends on both customer relationships and internal networking, for example. Organizational versus team identification, because organizational identification strengthens ambidextrous internal networking, while team identification can create silos. Reciprocity incentives help mitigate negative effects of team silos. Bonding social capital enhances initial sales performance. Bridging social capital improves long-term sales growth. Adaptability and resourcefulness. And finally, structured networking strategies. Thank you.